Alright, should be good now. The chat here. Actually, move this over just a little. Okay. I think I can turn this off. What if I turn this down to like this? Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, so what is the cheapest? I think I found my base set goal. So what are we looking? This is base set 2. Base set 2. Ooh, that CD promo gets me every time. We're looking for base set unlimited. Maybe that's what I need to type in. These are all base set 2s. Spanish, Dutch, base 2. Dang. Let's go. What's up, Joe? How's it going? I'm just chilling on this Sunday. Just doing a live stream. Haven't done one in a little bit. If you have any questions, leave them. Happy to talk about anything. Right now, I kind of just came up with this idea in my head the other day. I'm working on a few. I finally really started working on my 151 master set, and it got me thinking. I kind of want to do base set, just the hollows to start, which obviously are the most expensive, but base set and PSA 9 I think is what I'm going to go for, because I think that's pretty attainable, and then later I can maybe upgrade to 10. So I'm just kind of pricing some stuff out right now, just chilling, checking it out. We're also getting thanks everyone who's here, but getting really close to being the channel monetized. I just need some more watch time. So yeah, so hopefully we can get some watch time from this. Let's see. So yeah, we're looking at like $300 is like the cheapest currently on eBay. So good to know. Good to know. Obviously the Charizard's gonna be the big dog. What else would we need? Because I just got a Gyarados. I don't know what the Blastoise is doing in a 9, but we can check it out. How come when I click 9 it shows a 7? Base set 2. I think I just need to type in base set unlimited, but I don't know how many people are putting that in their titles. Because I thought 9s for vintage is pretty good. Is this sorting by? Okay. So it's cheapest right here around the same price. Jeez. Oh, okay. So around 300 for the Venusaur and the Blastoise in oh no, this is base set 2. Dang. This is base set 2. Base set 2. 2 Japanese. 425. Dang. Yeah, we're gonna be working on this one for a while. Slowly. Might have to just kind of start picking away at it. Alright. What else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at some other stuff while we're here. I always like looking at... We did this last time on the stream, and I do enjoy it. Just something... It helps me see if we just do Pokemon, all, and then we sort by newly listed. It's always fun just to see. Sometimes you can get some good deals this way. Sometimes you just see like weird stuff that people are posting. We'll do buy nows actually, just in case we want to snag something. Just one single Fusion Strike pack. Let's see. Ooh, this is a cool Lugia. Nice little GX right there. Welcome to anybody who just joined. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. Happy to answer or look up anything. If you have an eBay store, a page, happy to take a look at what you got going on, or just come hang out. Help me get some watch time. We're real close to being monetized. Just need some more hours on the old watch time there. What is this? Photo card. Oreo photo card. See, this is why I like looking at this. These are cool. Let's check it out. Huh. Oreo Pokemon. I like that. That's cool. Never would have known that that existed. Interesting what people are selling. Oh man, Light Dragonite always gets me. This Gyarados always gets me. 250 smackers. Man, I'm also a sucker for Japanese. I don't know what I'm doing. Does this seem cheap? Does this seem cheap for a 10? Let's just take a look here. We're just gonna divert for a second. Actually, we'll keep this up. We'll do it like this. Glaceon, GG. Why does that seem, sub 100 seem cheap? We'll go last sold. No? Okay, that's not cheap. I thought it was cheap. I thought that... You think that would be at least at 100. Okay. That's what I get for not staying up to date on those. Alright, what else we got? Let's get down here. Oh, actually, let's refresh. Let's refresh. Let's see. Okay, nothing really new. Look at these little figures. We got some figures. We got the Electric Tail of Pikachu, first appearance, Viz Comics. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I like it. We got a cartridge. Still got my blue. It's over here. I got it. Still got mine. I like these, the Top Sun cards. Always liked them. What else we got? Let's see. Let's just see what people are selling. Oh, and then, you know what else I also like to do? I like to do, we'll check out some sold listings too, because that always is fun. We'll do that in a second. I just want to go through like one or two more pages. We'll just see what's out there. Like, gosh, I'm always a sucker for anything vintage or Japanese. I want to buy this right now, just because it's here. And I'm just going to throw it on my watch list for later. I'm impulsive that way. Southern Islands Mew, beautiful. What else we got? We got a DS game. Anything pulling our attention? Okay, well, it looks like we'll go 2 pages back. All right, do one more page, and then I'm gonna check out some recently solds, because that's always fun. Oh man, lightly played. This is really cool. This is a McDonald's 2002 McDonald's e-reader promo. Dang. Love to pick up something like that. That's cool. That's a cool ass card. Just saying. Nothing really. Somebody's posting a lot of these from Germany. Love this Squirtle. Oh, this is from that same McDonald's set. 2002. Like the Squirtle a lot. That's adorable. Who wouldn't like that? Relincanth, $5. What is this grading company? Mana? Dude, there's so many grading companies now. This is wild. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check this out. And we'll stop right there. Buy Mana. Huh. Never heard of them. Alright. Oh, this one already sold. Ho-Oh Reverse. Dang. Got it up and sold. All right. Let's check out. Let's see. This is always fun. We're gonna go like this. We'll go. Actually, we'll do. Wait. So I think you switch this. You go. Sold listings. Sold items. And then we're gonna end recently. Yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna change our price to like 300 and up. We'll just see what's been selling. 300 and above most recently. All right. First edition Dark Raichu. PSA 10. Dang, that's cool. 1300. Man, the prices of these PSA 10s. All right, then we got an interesting little box here. 500 bucks. Got the Slowking first edition Neo Genesis. And a 9 goes for 500. Mew Gold Star, Dragon Frontiers LP for 450. You know what they need to do? They need to bring back this fireworks pattern. That would be so cool if they did that for a set. They've only used it the one time. It's kind of crazy. Oh man, booster bundle for 640 plus 41 shipping. Dang. Just wait for the reprint, my guys. Like, come on. We're gonna be getting a reprint. Got the Ray Poncho, 1200 Steelix, 9.5. What is going on? Ugh. Jeez. Oh, this is. Oh wait. They reprint. I did not know that they reprinted this. So, 2016 XY promo. That's crazy. I'm going to Japan later this year, and I want to get the CD promo. Obviously, not the 2016. But that is interesting to know that they reprinted this. I actually did not know that. So that's kind of wild. Okay. It was like a 20th anniversary. Yeah. I'm going to have to make sure I keep an eye out for that, because that is one of my chase cards that I will be getting in Japan. I got the GX PSA 10 767, Japanese Sylveon VMAX, another great legendary collection in a 9. Jeez, man, those legendary collections are crazy. We got the English. Oh, let's compare here. So Japanese Sylveon 440, English in a 10 300. Huh. Wow. We got a little base set German Zard the Glurock 1800 crossed out. Another legendary. Somebody's been selling a bunch of these legendary reverses. Look at that. Wow, did this really go for 430? We just made a video on this. Is this like a legit sale? This went for. Oh, it's showing me something else. Because that ended. Dude, this went for bids? What are we doing? What are we doing, people? Oh man, we screwed up. See, this is why you gotta stay on your toes. This box went for 430. Sheesh. Somebody got a deal there. Got a nice full binder sale here for 570. First edition Dark Zard in 8, SGC 8, 320. Gyarados, one of my favorite Pokemon. Got the fireworks pattern in a 9, 404. $40 for shipping too. Dang. Alright, got the, oh, see. I made a video about this a while ago too. Let's see. Let's check if these are sequential. So we got 2.5, or 2.4, 2.5, and 2.7. So not sequential. It says sequential, right? Am I missing something? 9.24, 9.25, 9.27. Where's 6? Something happened here. But we were talking about grading, doing sequentials. Sequentially grading and how some people will pay a premium for that. This is I didn't think I touched on this set. But these cards aren't very expensive. These two are cheap. I think the Charizard's like, I don't know, what is it, like 80 raw? Anyways, That's a play right there. That's a play to be made. Sequential, although they didn't even get the full sequential, so I don't know. I don't know what the heck they're... What are these booster boxes doing? How are these going for 500? That's wild. Gotta stay on your toes. Shadowless Zard, 1400 and a BGS 8. This one seller is doing all of these reverses. It's crazy. Alright, so here's another interesting, some weird grading company. Let's check this out. So, real quick, for anybody who just joined, we're just hanging out, we're browsing eBay, we're checking out some last solds. If you want me to look at anything in particular, just leave a comment. If you want me to check out your eBay page or anything, ask me a question about anything. I'm open, I'm reading chat. We're just, you know, I was just checking some sold listings, kind of seeing what the market's doing, what's selling and stuff. And right now we're at this is some weird grading company I've never heard of. There's so many, but so this is from that Japanese classic collection. Look at this. This is, besides the grading company being like kind of weird, this is super cool. See, this is like, that's the stuff I really need to work on doing more of. You're from Spain. eBay is a good option. Oh, if I am from Spain. Skills. That is a great question. I don't honestly know. I know that what I do know is that the eBay market is kind of different depending on where you are. So I don't really know what the eBay market is like in Spain. I do know that with a lot of like my listings that I sell, that it is in the international program. So you can buy, it's just the shipping. Like there was something up here that, like this one, I don't know where this came from or where it's going, $37 in shipping. So, I mean, depending if you can get some decent deals or like from a seller, if you can get multiple listings and kind of combine that shipping, I think I would assume eBay should be good for you to at least check out. Yeah, I don't know how big it is over there. That's a really great question. I wish I knew more, sorry, here in the US, but alright, let's see. Dude, look at, we got a Greninja. First Greninja we've seen sold. Is that, yeah, 750, so crossed out. Dude, I still can't believe what that card's doing. That's insane. Alright, now we got another, are these sequentially graded? Check these out. Check out this sale. So we got first edition. Look at how old these are, man. Look at these. We got 5 certs here. Oh yeah. 08, 09, and 10. With the Shadowless first edition. 998. Went for 1900. That's cool. Oh man. Who remembers, if you're old, if you're a little bit older like me, these cards, dude, I had, not a ton, but I had these Topps Chrome cards. And I threw so many of them away because nobody cared. I didn't care about them. Nobody did. These were like the crappy Pokemon cards. It's crazy that like what they're going for now. They were so common, nobody even cared. We like wiped our butts with those things back in the day. We got a cool Venusaur here, 300, 300. Dude, these munches. You know, respect to anybody if you guys like these or have any of these. I do think that they're cool, but for me personally, I don't think I could do, I don't think I could pay, you know, like $1,000 for a Psyduck 10 munch. Let me know if you guys would, but I do think it's cool though, but jeez. We got the Japanese Tina went $490 in a 10. Got a set of DS games. We got another Greninja, $750 in a 10. It's still crazy. I'll be really interested to see what this card does long term in this set. Really excited. I'm super excited for the new sets. I can't wait for that glorious return of Team Rocket. That's going to be amazing. I'm trying not to get too hyped up for it, but I can't help it sometimes. We got a Greninja, or not a Greninja. Gengar went raw. We had a vintage lot here. Base Fossil, Jungle Base 2, Team Rocket, 1,000 plus. Hold on, I'm gonna check this out. Wonder if somebody got a deal. Okay, I have a lot of questions. No worries, I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Let me see what you got. If I have more or less 600 to invest on Pokemon sealed, because you like more than cards. What do you recommend for me now? Well, so I just made a video. Okay, so it depends on your time frame. What are you looking for, long-term investments or shorter to medium term? So when I talk about like a long-term investment, I would say 5 to 10 years for sealed product. And something if you go back and watch, I don't know if it was my last video or the video before, I think it was the last one. We were looking at, here, I'll pull it up for you. I was checking these out. So Evolving Skies booster box, and okay, long term, nice. So I touched on this in the video, and I don't know what the euro to USD conversion is right now, but if you look at this Evolving Skies booster box, you also have to keep in mind it is possible that they would reprint this, because they can do anything they want, but it's extremely unlikely that they're going to reprint this. But my point being is, if you look at 3 months ago at 670, where this box is on the rise, you pull up the 1 year chart, and I use the example of, you want to have a case and booster? Okay, I could have a booster box in a lot of time. Okay, yeah. So I think the best thing that you could get with that amount, like I said, I don't know if you could get this with that. I don't know what the conversion is. SIR of Jesse and James on the Team Rocket. Oh, I know. There's so much they could do with that Team Rocket that it could be amazing. So if you were to pick up one of these, I gave a few examples, and I'll pull them up here again. But because these are like, so we also looked at XY evolutions, right? So we're looking at these are the best sets from these eras, right? And you see what they're doing for sealed. Pull up the 1 year chart, right? 700 up to 800. So more or less is the same. Okay, well, if you could pay a little bit more, if you could save up a little bit more and get one of those boxes, even one of these, I would probably do Evolving Skies. But the other example is Team Up. Now, I know, caveat, talked about this in the video. This is the best set from Sun and Moon era, and this wasn't printed as heavily, so keep that in mind. But my only point here is that slowly over time, specifically with the best sets from each generation, which we already know Evolving Skies is that this is only going to climb. I don't think you can go wrong with Evolving Skies. I would pick up an Evolving Skies box. I would make it happen, and you're going to be so happy with that. That's what I would do. And that's right now, like, I have some money saved possibly for the new sets, but I'm like toying with getting an Evolving Skies box personally, because I don't actually have one. But I think that long term, it's going to be one of the best things you could possibly pick up, if I'm being completely honest. So if you could save up a little bit more and get that Evolving Skies box for long term, that's what I would be looking at. And that's just my opinion, because it's already so established now. Yeah, like 5-10 years. So I could easily see Evolving Skies. I've said this before. There's nothing that's a guarantee by any means, so keep that in mind. But I could see Evolving Skies hitting 1,000 by the end of the year, by sometime next year. It's totally doable. Every time somebody opens a box, supply is going down. So, and it's happening all the time. Love this Lugia. So that's what I would bet on. If you're looking for more modern, I think a good way to go would be trying to wait for that Paldea Evolved reprint and picking up a case when the reprint happens. You already have an Evolving? Well, that's good. I mean, I don't think you could consider getting two, but if you want to diversify, like I said, Evolutions, still, it's not selling as much as Evolving, but So yeah, if you want to go more modern, well, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Let's take a look at some cases. I just want to see something real quick. This is going to be too much, but like, I want to see what this is doing. Let's check out a Silver Tempest, just as an example. Okay, so this is a little bit much right now. But if you could get into a case of something from Sword and Shield, but you're not going to get into it for that price. You'd have to spend a little bit more. So cases have been one touched 1,000 for Silver Tempest. Let's just check out a few other ones just to see what the market's doing right now. It's always nice to know. Brilliant Stars booster box. Oh, this is for sleeved. Okay, so a booster box case, 1,100. These are sleeved packs, so 1,000 there. Yeah, so you'd have to be spending a bit more. Since I talked about Paldea, let's just touch on that real quick while we're here. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Once again, happy to answer questions. Anything that if you guys want me to check out your eBay, we're talking about if you had around 600 bucks, although I'm going a little higher here, but you can see here, I mean, like I said, I would wait for the reprint, but you're not going to go wrong 5-10 years if you can scoop up this box. If you can get a case at 650 of Paldea. Yeah. So, I mean, you can see what they've been going for. I mean, one went for 920. So, thinking what is best. If I get a booster of Evolutions or Cosmic Eclipse, Lost Origin, plus Brilliant Stars, plus 151. Okay, alright. Okay, booster of Evolutions or Cosmic Eclipse. Ooh. Okay. Well, Lost Origin did just drop a little bit. Let's see what personally, I'm the most invested in Lost Origin. So why are these just well, this was a case. Did I type in case? No, it just says box. Oh, sorry. I have the thing on. Alright, so yeah, every month 200 more to invest. Okay. Let's just start with the 600 though. So if you can get a Lost Origin for sub 200, I think I like that a lot. Get you a Lost Origin at 200. Get you a Brilliant Stars at 160. Yeah, and then maybe like have you thought about Japanese 151? I mean, this is eBay pricing, but have maybe like 2 or 3 of these. I don't know if you were talking about 151, if you meant Japanese. I'm assuming because you were talking about boosters. So if you can get a few, 20, 30 euros more. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like where your head's at, though, what you're saying. Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, and then whatever the difference is. Okay, so 200 and 215, that's 415. And then pick up some Japanese boxes to make up the difference. Pick up a few since they're cheap. That's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, once again, I'm most heavily in Lost Origin. Sorry, I'm looking over to some of my boxes I have out. Yeah, I mean, I have a few Brilliant Stars as well. So, I mean, you know what else too? I mean, maybe not the best. Obviously, booster boxes are the best, but if you wanted to pick up some Elite Trainer boxes, if you have, or you could get I wouldn't do like a case personally. Wow, it seems like these have gone up a little. But if you, depending on how your budget kind of fits out, if you want to pick up an ETB here or there, they are bigger though. So, I mean, if you have the space and you don't mind storing them, ETBs can do well long term. It's proven. They don't do as good as booster boxes, but you can mix and match a little bit with the ETBs just to kind of round that budget out. But yeah, I really like, so yeah, I do Lost Origin, Brilliant, and then Japanese 151, and then maybe, or you can mix and match with some ETBs. That's kind of what I would be at personally. I think that's a really good plan. And then if you do 200 a month, and then maybe after that, honestly, if you want to start, I would start saving that 200 a month, because like I said, Team Rocket, when Team Rocket returns and dude, everything else that's coming down the pipeline, if you have more, you can get like a case. That's what I would do. So, but Evolutions, I don't think long term you could go wrong with Evolutions either, honestly. I don't have an Evolutions box, and I kick myself because I could have bought one so many times for so cheap. We all do it. Let's see. Let's check out, this is like, I wonder what this is at. I just want to check this out. This is kind of like a, I think people are still sleeping on this, but hear me out. Just as an underdog, right? It wasn't too long ago, I just picked up a case of Scarlet and Violet base, because it already got reprinted, right? So its odds are not going to get reprinted again, and I think it's still slept on. I think for a base set, it's real good. 600 right there for a case. Don't know in Spain, what you'd have to pay, or you got right here, $570, free shipping. So I think that, oh man. Also, Paradox Rift is, I think, a good set as well. What's up, Daniel? How's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. We are just hanging out. We are talking about sealed investments right now. We're just vibing. I was answering some questions from Skills. If you have anything, just let me know in the comments or in the chat. If you want me to look at anything, if you have an eBay page, anything, I'm just hanging out, trying to get my watch time up. I appreciate you guys stopping by a lot. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We have the subs obviously, but the watch time isn't there. So we're almost monetized, which is super cool, super excited. So appreciate you guys stopping by, helping out with all of that. And yeah, I'm just kind of vibing, chilling. Yeah, it's going good. I'm just hanging out, talking to you guys. Yeah, I think if you're getting cases at this price, 5-10 years, anyways, that's just Scarlet and Violet. I think that's a win, personally. People, a lot of the times you got to keep in mind with this hobby that people will kind of dump on these lower sets until they finally start to rise in price, and they're like, I knew it was good, and it's like, yeah, you're saying that now because of the money attached to it. Do you have any tips for being a YouTuber? Ooh, that is a great question. I haven't had anybody ask me that. Well, I'm gonna look up another set that I think is slept on. I don't know what the cases are going for. Tips for being a YouTuber. Okay, so first thing, I'll just give a few. We won't go too deep into it. And then Nate, I'll get to your question in a second. Same price for these, like low sixes for, yeah. Once again, Charizard. Anyways, I would say you don't need an extremely nice computer. You don't need all of this nice stuff. You have a cell phone, you have an iPhone, you can make the content, right? I have an office here that's kind of like dedicated to this that I kind of already had. And so, 1, don't be afraid to start. 2, just be genuine, make good content, be yourself. And the third one, and the hardest one, in something I've been struggling with recently, because I still have some other YouTube channels, is consistency. Right now, I'm trying to put out a piece of content every day, and on most days, I'm trying to do a long form video and a short, and that can be really hard in the Pokemon space. I find myself struggling sometimes to come up with a daily video, but and a lot of people will quit before you start. It's really hard to start with no subscribers, and you do like for a week or a few weeks or a month and you still don't have any. And I would say utilize shorts, because I was able to get a lot of my followers or subscribers came from shorts. I used popular sounds or did things that I thought were funny that people weren't doing. I was hiding. I don't know if you've seen some of my older shorts. I was hiding Pokemon packs everywhere. I was putting them in Jello and doing all sorts of weird stuff. One, I enjoyed that, and that's me. I like being funny. So it comes back to be yourself. Try to make good content. Don't try and just blatantly copy people. I try and, there's a lot of Pokemon investor content out there. And while a lot of it is similar enough, I try and be myself and be a little bit different. If you want to rip packs, don't do that, because that's really expensive. Cool Trainer Ryan and those big guys, unless you have a lot of money, then go for it. But yeah, that's my advice. Let me know if that answered your question. Nate, sorry it took so long to get your... Any thoughts on the Japanese single market? Got a Pikachu and Zekrom GX 101 PSA 10 from TAT, and it's dipping pretty hard. Let me check. Let's pull it up. Pikachu, Zekrom, GX 101. Let's pull it up. So, first off, I'm going to be upfront with you. Oh, dude. Chef's kiss to you on the card, though. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you right now, before we even dig into this. This is a solid card. This is an amazing card, okay? I love this card. But let's check. Let's go to sold listings. Check that out. See what they've been selling for. So, I don't know what your price point, what your entry point is. So you don't have to tell me, but if you want to tell me what you got it at, I'll tell you my thoughts a little bit more. So, also, I'm not like super dialed in on the Japanese single market. Personally, I see it here and there, but so I'm not insanely dialed in. But I mean, okay, so I do see what you're talking about here. If we go back a little ways, we're at 980. Higher 7. It looks like the sales are kind of all over the place. And then now we're down into the 500s. So that, if I bought at 980, if this was you, and we were at 510, I'd be a little concerned. But actually, are these out? When was this 980? Let's just double check. This was June 12th, and this was July. Okay. So I would be concerned, but if I'm already down, if I bought at that price, I'd just be rocking it. Why did you buy it? That's also what I would ask you. Is this a PC card that you plan on keeping forever, or did you buy this to flip? So if you bought it to flip, then that's unfortunate. That happens. But if you bought it to PC, then PC it. Just rock it. Don't feel bad. It happens. Okay, can't time. It's impossible to time the market perfectly. So don't beat yourself up. Daniel, I'm gonna get to your other question in 1 second. Sorry. Bought a lot with a lot of items for 1,700. Main three were Japanese Fossil Lapras PSA 10, Gengar VMAX PSA 10, Sylveon VMAX PSA 10, Lugia V, and the Pikachu and the Zekrom. Oh, okay. Well, once again, I would ask what your intentions are. Are you trying to resell, or are you just holding it for your collection? So I should just going back to Daniel real quick, make the content, make videos you want, YouTube or Twitch. I would do YouTube personally. That's just where I'm at. I wouldn't probably do Twitch. You can always expand there later if you gain any sort of following. But I would just do YouTube. Yeah, do also try and spend some time making thumbnails. Just get on Canvas, make some decent thumbnails. If you look at mine, they're not like, I'm not spending tons of time on them, but they get the point across of like what we're talking about, and I use bright text, and it's been working. So I'm not a fan of the faces on everything and all that stuff, so I don't do that. But that's just where I'm at. Let's see. What else did you say? Japanese fossil lapras. Okay, hold on. Let's pull up that. See what that's been doing. Okay. So around 150 to 200, depending. 150 to 250. I mean, picked up some nice cards, my guy. This one would want to resell eventually for around 700-ish. Don't think it's a 1K card like it used to sell for. Yeah, so also what you have to understand, I've talked about this in other videos, is, and I haven't made, like, checked, like I said, tons of Japanese singles, but Japan currently is in a recession, and the yen is really weak. The yen to US dollar is really weak. So I don't know how much that's affecting singles, but I know like with the 151 booster boxes, one, they're just printing the hell out of them to make more money because they're not doing well as an economy. Two, they're trying to fight the scalpers, but I don't know how that's it's obviously affecting their sealed. One, because they're printing, but two, just because their yen is weaker. So yeah. So I would just, if it's at 500 now, I would just rock it until, hold on to that card, the Pikachu Zekrom, and then just let it ride, because I'd have to see a longer chart to like kind of see where it's been at, but just let it ride. And then I would say, although while that is a lot of money, and sometimes it does happen, if you have to sell at a loss eventually, then you have to sell at a loss. But I would ride that out and see if that slowly over time can climb back up. That's what I would do. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the advice. Anytime, happy to help. You hope to make a gaming channel. Okay, gaming channel is maybe a little bit different. You subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. And you got the Gengar VMAX. Okay. So gaming channel might be a little bit different. Twitch is going to be a little bit more beneficial there for gaming channels, but that gaming can be really hard to break into. There's so many people doing gaming, so keep that in mind. All right, let's check out some. You know what I like trying to get? I had one of my best purchases ever. Let's see what's available. I got this lot. It was a Crown Zenith lot, and it ended up being around like 100. I think it was like $150. It was like over 50 cards, and it had like 2 BGS 95s. If you go back and watch some of my videos, you'll see. I cracked those BGS 95s, graded them, man, and a lot of those cards graded 10s. It can be so hard to get. It can be so hard to get good deals in Pokemon on eBay because there's so many people with so many eyes on it. It's really hard to see. But like what I try and do is, if we're gonna go like, this is what I try to do. Once again, alt art lot. I mean, there's a lot you can search for. So like, take this. We'll take this lot for example. It's got 47 bids. Really popular auction right now. What I try and do is I come on here, and ending recently, so we have 2 hours, right? What I'm going to do is we're not going to do it right now, but I will look at every one of these cards and I will individually price them. Kind of look at centering a little bit, because I like to grade. If you don't like to grade, you don't have to. But I try and look at the centering at least a little bit, and I will price out, I'll go through all of these, and I'll price out every single card that I think I could sell and or grade. There's a lot in here, right? So then I try and bid at, depending on the lot. Like, so a lot of these Vs aren't really worth a whole lot. So I'll try to like exclude some of those because those are hard to sell. They're cool cards, but you know, mainly this stuff and up is what we're going to be looking at. And I'll try and get it for like 70% or 80% at most. If they're like a lot of gradable cards, then I'll pay closer to market. But a lot of times I bid on these auctions like this. I don't win a lot of them, but when I do, I'm going to be making money. So that's kind of what I do. Also, some of the best ones to look out for if you guys are looking for just trying to get like lots on eBay is like, okay, for example, something with bad photos or a bad first photo. This is a horrible first photo. You can't see anything that's in here. Now, it doesn't mean that this is a good listing, but if we click on this and take a look, yeah, so not any good cards in here, right? These are nothing. But when you find, sometimes you can find they put a horrible photo on the first one, and then not a lot of people end up looking at it. So then that gives you more of a chance. And like even this one. So this has a lot with AR, you know, alt arts promos, right? Ends in 1 day and 6 hours, but there's only one card on here. So I would pull this up. See, and they're posting individual pictures, which is nice because then you can really look at these cards. So we got the Berserker alt. We got this. Okay, so already right off the bat, I'm going watch list, right? So you see what they have on here. Like, what does the Squirtle go for? Like over 20 alone, right? So I don't know what the Berserker. I think it's less sub 20, but you start looking at some of these other cards. I think this is like a $8 card. So this is just some of the stuff I'm looking for on here. I'll probably bid on this if it doesn't go up too much more, but those have been, you know, some of the lots that I've had the best luck with. It's bad photos. I like to take advantage of people who take bad photos. Like, see, at least this, like, you know, you can't see, or like this, you have to really zoom in to see them all, but at least you know, you can kind of see like what the lot roughly is. Those people who have bad photos, man. All right, this one ends in quite a bit, but let's check it out. I do love lots. Had my best luck with lots, honestly, overall. Okay, so this is an interesting lot to me. Once again, I would do the same thing. I would try and price this out. Obviously, the main thing that's pulling me in, we got the Tina and the Blastoise and the Charizard right here. Everything else in this week, I mean, these are all valuable cards. I like this. We can see centering looks real good on this Giratina. The back's looking good. I don't see any whitening. A lot of good individual photos on top of this. So I'd have to price this out. A lot of the times I'll just throw it on my watch list. Boom, like that. Then when it gets closer to ending, like I said, I individually price it out, and then I try and get it for under market. That's just what I do. So then worst case, I grade what can be graded. I keep what I want to keep for my collection, and then hopefully I just can sell off the raws, whatever. That's just one of the things I do on here. You know what else? If you guys are looking for some deals, now I haven't been able to do it, but I have heard on Reddit that, if you guys aren't familiar, GameStop started buying and selling graded cards, Pokemon, whatever, right here, and they have been mislisting some stuff, and I guess you got to be quick on some of these, and so that can be tough. But you can just search. You can just like search only for PSA 10s. But some people have been getting some steals. They like mislisted some of these in a PSA 10. So, and sometimes they don't have the photos in it. But don't sleep on GameStop if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, I think they update their like every few days, or not every few days. Sorry, every few times a day. That's what I meant to say. Apologies. So yeah, check out GameStop. Like their inventory really changes. Like I've been looking for a Charizard V, the 154. I have some of these already, but There's nothing in a 10. They don't even have it in a 9. The 153 comes up. So yeah, I mean, it can vary. Let's see, what else? What else should we look at? Let me know if you guys have any more questions. We're looking at lots here. You know, I've always wanted to just buy a ton of mystery boxes just for fun, but I can never bring myself to do it. Here's an interesting lot too. Sometimes also with some of these lots, not saying that this one in particular, yeah, probably not. A lot of the times too, if you guys are looking for potential deals, I love best offers, especially if you just message them beforehand and kind of ask them. One of the best strategies I've found is price a lot like this out. Ask them, send them a message, ask them what their like lowest price that they're willing to take is, and then like ghost them for like a day or two. And sometimes they get desperate, and then come back with something like, don't insult them, but like lower than what they were willing to take, and just see if they would go for it. You'd be surprised. Some people who have had some of this stuff listed for a while, you know, you'd be surprised what they'd be willing to take for it. Oh my gosh, look at this. 12. Did we look at this before? I might have looked at this in another live stream. Wow. Look at all of these evolutions. Dang. Now that is cool. And this is why Evolving Skies is amazing. Wow. 12K. What a lot that is. Alright, let's see what else we want to look at. Okay, here's another one that could be good or bad. Horrible first picture. Great, a binder. Yeah, so a lot of the times that's what these binders are. They're not good. But if you want to get good deals on eBay anywhere, you got to put in the time. I find, you know, putting in the time is where I find the deals. Facebook, Marketplace, Craigslist even. You got to be putting in the time. I wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom. I mean, let's be honest, we're all taking our phones with us in the bathroom. 1, 2 a.m., go in the bathroom. 3 a.m., check some listings. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot in these lots. Something else too is Galarian Gallery. There's a lot of different lots that people can post under. Appreciate all you guys hanging out, by the way. I really do. I don't know who's new in here. I see we have some people in. We're almost monetized, just trying to get that watch time up, so I really appreciate you guys. Just trying to keep it moving, hang out, have some good vibes on this Sunday. We're in a little bit of a heat wave here, so I'm staying inside right now. I got some work I need to do outside, but it's too hot. It was like 110 yesterday. It's less today, but just trying to stay out of the heat. Trainer galleries and Galarian gallery lots, like, I don't know if there's anything more in this. Take a look at this. Yeah, so this is just this. Yeah, I probably wouldn't get that one. Probably wouldn't pick up this one either. But see, this is a bad picture. It can be beneficial. A lot of people might skip over this. But like, so me, I look at this and I go, oh, there's a lot of lesser cards in here. And these can be hard to grade, but I go, oh, Muse, $10 at least. It's right around $10. The Deoxys is, I think, around that price as well, plus or minus a little. So I go, okay, well, I got at least $20 in 2 solid cards here. So if that ends anywhere near there, and the other cards are bonuses. So throw that on the old watch list. When it comes up, I'll throw a bid. A lot of the times, you know, you get the notification that it's ending soon, and it's already out of your price range, which is fine. You got to put a lot of hooks out there to catch a lot of fish. Just my method. Let's see. Also, anyone in here? Probably not, which is cool. Totally fine. Anyone in here interested in sports cards? I used to do more sports cards on this channel. I started a second channel for sports cards. I don't do it as much. Pokemon's kind of like the main thing. But yeah, we can. If you want to check out my other channel, it only has like a handful of subscribers, but I hope I'm trying to ramp that up as well slowly over time. But Pokemon kind of dominates this, so yeah. Okay, we're gonna stop looking at these lots real quick. I'll show you what else do we want to look at? Ooh, you know something that what is it's called Eevee Heroes, right? Oops. I know I don't know, did this get reprinted yet? I haven't really heard. I know that they were doing this, and I don't know if it actually got reprinted. I know they just talked about it. But these boxes have come down a lot. Let's go check out these solds. $3.25 for a box. Now, so we're in the 300s for a Japanese Eevee Heroes. If we go like, let's see. Let's scroll down. Why can't I get down to the page? Okay. I'm gonna go like 4 pages back. So $4.60 a box. So it's dropped around 100 for the last we could see. So that's interesting. Okay. So not as much of a drop, but let's see, what else do we want to look at? Let me know what you guys want me to look at. Sometimes I need a little bit of help, or I'm just gonna start buying these cards because I want them. I want this Pikachu. You guys have to help me. Oh man. Okay. Fiction. Favorite Pokemon set of all time and why? Whew, that's a tough question, honestly. And I feel like I have my cop-out answer. So I might have to give like 2. Let me think. Give me a second. Just give me a second here. I'm going to think about this. Okay. So my heart answer, my nostalgia answer for me, because when the Pokemon cards came out in 99, I was 8. So I was like at that really impressionable age. It's base set for me, personally. Base set right here. That's where, if I had to pick a set, like, that would be the one. And I know it's not as boring. It's more boring now. It's not, and the art's not as good. They're not as good cards. They're not. Like, that's a fact. But the nostalgia, it gets me. So, but let's see. Let's see. So if we pull up the expansions here, let me take a gander here. We're just gonna go through them all. PokeTroy, I will get to your question in 1 second. I gotta get through Fiction's question or I'm gonna forget. So we're gonna go through these. I feel like I could do it by era, but you know, let's see. Of all time, for me, it's not really gonna be too much of this older stuff. While I do respect and greatly appreciate it all, if I had to pick one more with my mind and less with my heart, it's going to be more modern, I think. And I also wanted to say 151, but I'm not going to pick that. For real, though, it might be Crown Zenith. I think I might go Crown Zenith. I think that long term, this set, it's too good. It's way too good. I love Crown Zenith. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Crown Zenith. I don't know. That kind of surprised me actually once I started thinking about it. So yeah, I'm going Crown Zenith. All right, Poketroy says, same name by the way. I go by TJ, but Troy. You think I should invest in Hidden Fates ETB and XY Evolution ETB, or do you think the price is not going to go up much more? All right, well, let's pull them up. Let's pull up the price charting here. So we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Hidden Fates, ETB, and what was the other one? Evolutions. Okay. We'll pull up the charts. Take a look. TCG player. Okay. All right, so TCG player says, survey says, all right, we'll start with evolutions. Now, once again, I would, yeah, okay, so you look at, this is the chart we're dealing with. Currently, we have dipped in the past year, which there's nothing wrong with that. And you also got to look, the average listed price is at 220. I would ask you what your plan is. Is this long-term, short-term? Long-term, I'm meaning like 5 to 10 years. Short-term being like within, I guess, like 1 to 2 years, I guess. That still could be like kind of long-term-ish, but. And then Hidden Fates. So long-term, 5 to 10, I don't think you could go wrong with either. Pull up the 1 year on Hidden Fates. So Hidden Fates, 160 to 170 dipped. I mean, long term, okay. They're fairly consistent. We're not seeing a ton of growth. You know, it's bouncing around in this channel, right? ETBs, yeah. So, I don't see these doing much in the next 1 to 2 years. 5 to 10, 5 years. Steady, steady rise. But for these, I could see booster boxes having more upside. So I'm not telling you to sell now, and depends how many you have, but you could roll this if you had one of each. I mean, so if you have this money to invest now, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't do one of these. I would do a booster box. We were talking about, I don't know if you just more recently joined. We were just talking about Evolving Skies. I'll pull up the chart again one more time. And I just made a video on this. If you want to go back and watch my other video that I just made, talking about the safest investments, is this. Because all this box does is go up. And I could see it being a $1,000 box by the end of the year. That's not a guarantee, right? But this set is so popular and so crazy, and that's a lot more money than these ETBs, and I understand that. But even if you wanted to, you're looking at 170 for a box. You could get multiple booster boxes of Scarlet and Violet era sets, whether that's whatever, anything, honestly. But even some of the more popular sets, you could possibly get multiple boxes of. And I think that within that 5-year period, I think you will see more growth from Scarlet and Violet era boxes over 5 years versus this Hidden Fates. Personally, percentage-wise, I think that's what I would do. If you can fork out the more cash and somehow scrape up to 700 for Evolving Skies in that 5-year, then that's like no-brainer the play. Because when you compare to, and I know it's different, we talked about it before, sorry if I'm repeating for people who've been here, Sun and Moon, the tag team, it wasn't printed as much. I know it's different, but that box is like well over 2K now. So that's just, it just shows that it's with a popular set that's what like Evolving Skies will get there. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Within 5 years, probably. So that's my 2 cents. Hope that helped. Let me know if that answered your question. But yeah, so I like getting, if I'm gonna get ETBs, I'm gonna get ETBs, newer ETBs below MSRP personally, because I think there's more growth potential versus some of these olders. If I'm going older sets, I gotta get booster boxes or even packs. I like the hanger packs. Those do pretty good. So, yep, that is. You know what? I want to look something up. Pokemon. Let's check out some master sets, just out of curiosity. Let's see what's out there. I like checking out master sets. It's just interesting to me. Just looking at some different stuff here. All right. So, base set 2 master set for $650. This is interesting. I feel like base set 2 would be... I was talking earlier about doing a base set. Base set 2 would probably be the way to go. Now, these are some scratched. Yeah, $650. That's interesting. Let's do. I wonder if there's any up for bids that are ending soonest. Ending soon. Italian language evolving skies master set. They're asking $3,300. And these are horrible photos. Guys, who's doing this? The first 3 photos are all backwards. That's crazy. What is it? I don't know what these gradings are. These little gradings. Anyway, this is a horrible listing. I don't think those guys can sell that. What other we got a Twilight Masquerade base master set. That's a weird way to put it. Neo Revelation. 2001 Neo Revelation. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, I love this. I love this Houndoom. It baffles me that XY evolutions is so much, considering the top chases are valued so low. The overall set is valued low. Yes, the box is rare. I can't get my head around the high price. Well, Fruit, I think I don't know if I'll be able to fully answer that question for you, but for me, so I don't own an Evolutions box. I don't. I only have some packs that I have, just the artwork set of packs, and that's just something I have on display. But for me, for someone who has the nostalgia of base set, I'm not going to probably be able to, well, maybe someday, afford a base set box, but an Evolutions box I can rip, and I can get that same feeling. So I can understand why people would buy Evolutions, even at the price now, even at $1,000 a box, even at $1,500 a box, even at $2,000 a box. I understand that because I want to rip base set, and that's the poor man's base set currently. That's what I think. Let me know if you agree. But that's where I could put some logic to it. And not everyone's buying them to rip them. You know what else I used to love to do? I used to do this all the time. It's just, I forgot about this. I haven't done this in too long. PSA 10s, ending soonest. All right, click 10s. So, sometimes you can snag some deals. And there's like a lot. Like, look at all these ending in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's see. This is a Japanese. Get the 2004 Fire Red Rapidash. Son of a Merc. Generations Tag Team Collection Box. I can't get rid of. Lots of watchers, but no buyers. Thinking about breaking it down to sell packs. Well, same question I would ask is, what is your, is this box burning a hole in your pocket, or do you need the cash, or what would be your motivation for selling it? Breaking it down, if it adds up, breaking down for the packs, if it evens out, not a bad way to do it. You might be able to move a box like that at a convention. You could do a trade, possibly. It depends what you're wanting to do with it. So that could be tough. But sometimes, if you're talking years down the road, sealed boxes can possibly demand a premium. Fruit says that's fair, but you could buy every card twice over for less than the box. Yeah, it's just, but the feeling of pulling the card, there's so many people, and like, I'm not one of these people, so I'm with you. I like 100% am with you. Like, I'm not loaded like that where I could, but there's people who will just buy boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes, and they want to pull every single card, and they feel like they haven't done it unless they pulled it. So that's a thing. That's a real thing. So I'm with you. I wouldn't. Just reuse that money for more inventory to turn over, really? Yeah. Okay. So that is a very interesting point. That's something I've talked about in other videos, and generally not as smart for any investment, like dead money that's not growing. It's especially if it's very stagnant. Even if you take a little bit of a loss, getting out of that and taking that money and putting that into booster boxes, newer boxes that have a lot more growth potential, that's a great idea. So yeah, if you're looking to keep that reinvesting, investment wise, that's probably smart. Thanks I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I'm gonna repeat myself again. If you guys are newer in here right now, if you guys could subscribe if you're not already. Obviously you enjoy the content. I make daily videos. I'm not yet monetized. We're getting really close. So you guys are really helping with that watch time, because that's the last metric I need. Obviously we have the subscribers. Most of those came from shorts, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. I try and be transparent and honest and just chill, bring a little bit of a different vibe to the kind of investing sphere. I don't really rip a lot of packs usually, so it's not really a pack ripping channel. I don't do live streams too much. I would love to do them more. If you guys keep getting in here and stuff, I want to do giveaways in the future. I have a lot planned. You know, we're just kind of working up to it. Box has been sideways around 300 for a while, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you might be onto the right move there. Break that box down, sell those packs, and get into something that's more liquid, and that has more chance to grow. $300 can go a long way. You can get a few booster boxes of Scarlet and Violet set. You can get, I mean, like, let's see. I'm trying to think of what's around that price. It'd be under. If you could sell those off and pick up a Fusion Strike box at $240. Great set, gonna do well long term, obviously. I mean, obviously we saw once it jumped up to $240, it's held that price real steady. So Fusion Strike's a great set to get into, or multiple boxes of other sets, but that's something that I think it's kind of a no-brainer there. So yeah, thanks for clarifying. Happy to help if I did. What else do we got? Let me know if you guys want me to search for anything in particular, or any questions about anything. Happy to answer. I'm just hanging out. I'm chilling. You know, the other thing is, like, I'm on eBay all the time anyways doing this, usually on my phone, but might as well just be hanging out here doing it with you guys. We're just seeing what's available. We're just searching for PSA 10s right now, ending soonest. It's how I find some deals sometimes. What do we got? We see cool cards like this Old Maid. Like, I just end up seeing cards that I don't normally see. Merc says, yeah, I'd rather buy a booster box or two or a graded sub. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that could pay for a sub right there, depending on how big. Yeah, grading. Whew, there's some grading plays out there. You could really take that. If you hit on those grading plays, you could really be multiplying that money well. Nate says, pretty sure if you're able to grab some Silver Tempest booster boxes from Pokemon Center, should be an easy investment. Yeah, so I agree. I do agree that Lugia Chase card is great. I think Silver Tempest will do well long term. The problem that I haven't had this problem as much. I had it like a tiny bit. If I heard at least US Pokemon Center, their shipping's horrible. I've seen horrible stories. If you guys go on Reddit, you'll see a lot of them. They're putting the booster boxes, well, because they don't let you order a case. Silver Tempest. Let's just double check though. Silver Tempest booster box, Pokemon Center. I've been checking this fairly regularly, and the limit's been 4 forever. Sorry, my internet's being slow. Yeah, so purchase limit of 4. They're putting these in way too big of boxes. They're not properly protecting them, and they're banging around getting damaged. Not like destroyed. So if you're gonna rip them, like fine, but if you want them for your sealed collection, that's the only downside to the Pokemon Center right now. Their shipping is horrible. I did buy when Lost Origin like popped back on for a second. I just picked up 2 boxes, and one of them got like just a little crushed. It's not bad, but so that's the downside with the Pokemon Center. Before, if you could on any other set, if you could get a set of 6 and they ship it in a case, you're good to go. Like that's what I did with I got a LO case from Pokemon Center. So, yeah. Let's see. We are seeing what's ending. Oh, Crobat. Box topper. Oh, is this one of those giant cards? Yeah. Dang, that's cool. I like this card. Yeah, these are I think this is one of those box toppers that would come in the top of a booster box. That's super cool. They used to do that. They should bring stuff like that back. I think that would be cool. Base set, Machoke. What else we got? Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you guys hanging out, getting me that watch time, answering my questions, hanging out with me. Or not really answering my questions, I'm answering your questions. But I'm happy to. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot that's standing out to me. You know what? Something else? We'll talk about another thing. I haven't done this as much as I need to, but I have had great luck cracking SGC 9.5s. Not SGC, sorry. BGS. If you can get them for cheap enough, which doesn't happen all the time, you get these BGS 9.5s, and cracking these out, they get 10s. Like 2 for 2. I'm only 2 for 2 on my last ones, and these are like lower end stuff. So maybe if we up this price by a little bit, like we go up to like 50 at least. Yeah, it's came out well for me. Let's see. Merc says surprise me. Brilliant Stars hasn't moved faster. Yeah, but I'm thinking people bought in pretty low, so they're able to make good profit. Yeah, so you always have to remember that for Brilliant Stars, people were getting them in the 80-90 range. You know, some people were the smart people. Yeah, it's gonna take time. People have to move out of their positions. Product has to be opened. It's a cyclical thing. It can happen. We're seeing it with everything. Like all the boxes came up, they all came down, and you know, it's kind of that stair-stepping thing that they all do. But this will probably go too high, but I'm gonna toss this on the old watch list. Yeah, so what I like about BGSs is I love the subgrades. Also, their slabs are really easy to crack. Corners being a 9. Also, so what you can do too is like PSA is more lenient on centering. So if you get something that is a pop 1, what is this? 2016 Fates Collide Lugia. See, these are really good subgrades. 9595, 959. Huh. I don't know what this card goes for, but that's a cool card. You can see, so this is interesting. Like I said, we have to see sold listings, but if you were to pick up this at 77.77, I don't know if they're selling for this price, but someone's asking 240 for one. Interesting. Maestro says, question, do you have any data on the timeline of historical reprints? For example, okay, Japanese 151 Wave 1 came out June 2023, reprinted or 11 months later. I'm looking, okay, English print data. Better predict the timing of the market beyond just standard rotation. So I don't have data like that per se, but what we can look at more recent history is like last year we saw, I don't know if we'll be able to, yeah, let's see. I'll use an example of the like Crown Zenith. That was last year, right? Got its reprint. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been hot here. I don't know what's going on with my head. Okay. Yeah, so exactly. Okay, so I think it was November. So Crown Zenith, this is what's going to happen this year. This is what traditionally happens in English. Some of the best times to buy is around the holidays. Is like Thanksgiving time, Black Friday to so Crown Zenith a year ago was at its all-time high, 65 a box. And then there was, I don't know if this was like it dipped on its own or this was the announcement of the reprint or when this happened. I'd have to double check. So this is the only like data I have, and this is what's going to happen this year. I could almost guarantee it. We're going to see 151 English reprint, probably a Paldea, and some other stuff, I'm sure, because this is about the time they like to reprint, is coming into the holiday season. And then the price tanked down, if you look at the high, from $64 down to $38. So that's what's going to happen this year. So for me, like, I'm not touching English 151. I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm not touching Paldea. I've said this before. If they don't reprint, I missed out. So be it. Okay, but Paldea is too high right now, and the Magikarp, the print quality was low. I think those two sets are greenlit for a reprint, and that's what happens for English, right? That's usually when the reprints happen, based off of last year. Mark says I got a few V-Star 9.5s need to crack out. Yeah, easy to crack. Just take your time. They crack super easy. If they don't sell the time I'm ready for the next sub, they're getting cracked. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Iono Akarin, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Akarin says, should I buy the Iono SIR or the Carmine first? Let's take a look. Hold on. You're talking which SIR are you talking? Because right, these are both SIRs, right? Special illustration. Let me know which one you're talking about first. I know the Carmine. We'll pull up the Carmine too. Let's pull them up. So first one. So this is Paldean Fates. I don't know if you're talking about this one. I'm assuming you're going to be talking about Paldea. Sorry, here's the Carmine. Sorry about that. Pulling it up. Maestro is waiting on 151 as well. Starting to buy Scarlet and Violet base singles and Obsidian singles. Okay, the $70 one. Gotcha. Okay, so we're looking at this one. Okay, so we'll get this off. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. I've been scooping up Scarlet and Violet SIRs and stuff, and some of the Paldea stuff, and getting ready for some grading. Yeah. So, okay. Carmine came out of the gate at 120, dipped sub 100 down to 80, popped back up to 120, and down sub 100 and is now back up. So for Twilight, this is tough. This is actually, I think this is a great question. Appreciate you, by the way. Between these two, I think that Iono is more popular, and although I like this artwork better for the Carmine, I'm not super into the trainers personally, but if I had to pick one, I would wait on both, but see, because a reprint, we were just talking about a potential Paldea reprint, that could hurt the Iono. The Carmine's not as likely to. Twilight's probably not going to get a reprint by then. I mean, it could. It's been pretty popular. I would wait, because with these new sets, they typically dip. Although Twilight has been the exception. A lot of these cards have just blown me away. So I guess if I had to pick one, we pull up, like, so this is the 1 year for Iono. It was over 100, and we're now down at the 1 year low. Between the two, I would probably take the Iono, but keep in mind that there's a potential reprint coming, and that could affect things. So that's where my head is at if I'm looking between these two. Yeah, especially on the 1 year chart. Yeah, you look at the listed median price of the Iono on TCG Player, so it looks like this is going to come up a little, back up to 80. So if you're picking it up at around the $72 mark, like this over here, that's what I would do between the two. Let's see what else we got. All right, that's it for questions for now. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. If you're new here and you're enjoying the content, I do daily videos. A lot of times I do 2 videos a day, do a short, do a long form content. A lot of Pokemon investing, not as many pack openings because I have horrible luck. And that is the best way to lose money, is opening packs. So right now I'm just chilling on eBay, answering questions. If you have questions about investing, YouTube, collecting, just want my opinion on the weather, I don't know, anything, whatever you guys want. Trying to be chill, trying to be real, transparent. Answer all the questions, anything you guys want to know. The channel is close to being monetized currently. We have the subs. Most of the subs came from shorts. And we just need the watch time. So that's what we're looking. We're looking at PSA 10s, right? We're searching for PSA 10s ending soonest currently. I'm just kind of seeing what's out there. I can wait, but I just don't want the prices to go higher. I know the feeling. Isn't that just the worst? So, like I said, for the Iono, you're at a 1 year low. I think that's the no-brainer for me. I'd snag it at the 1 year low. If it drops more, it drops more. But that's a good entry point, I think, if you're worried. It's 90 out today. Yeah, it's a little hotter here. Yesterday it was 110 here, and now it's I think it's just like 100 something, low hundreds. But yeah, it was 110 yesterday. It was brutal. I got like work I got to do outside, like from my other business. Can't. I'm just waiting for it to cool off, waiting for it to get dark. What is this? This is why I like checking out weird stuff, because I like seeing these cards. I don't even know what this is. It's a phone card. Oh, like a minutes. That's cool. Some of the stuff they do in Japan, super cool. That's cool. Yeah, I wish it was only 90. I've gotten used to, like, 90 feels like nice. 90 is like good weather. Live in a little heat zone here. Let's see, what else? Not really. Ooh, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this T-Tar? Let me ask you. So, imagine this artwork. 2003 Aquapolis. Imagine this artwork in a full art modern card. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what this would do? Sleepy T-Tar, I know, like, so take the price away. Sleepy T-Tar or this card? Or this T-Tar? I'm taking this T-Tar all day. See, that's why I know that they don't. I feel like every once in a while they should retake some of these older arts and make them a full art, modern full art, dude. It'd be amazing. Chonkachu, Charizard, Snorlax. What is the? Oh, this is the TV series. Nice. Those are cool. Ooh, this is interesting. Let me know what you guys. Okay, Chilling Reign, Ice Rider, Calyrex, VMAX. Not the most popular Pokemon. Love this card. I've been wanting to get this in a 10. I got like a lot of the other Calyrex, like lower cards in a 10. I don't have this one either. Oh man. I do like this card a lot though. I don't know what this has been going for, but I threw this on the old watch list just because I want to check it out. Stunning card. Stunning card. Let's see what we got. Oh, real quick, you guys, I just want to show you guys something since you're all here. Something really cool. I don't really, I try not to plug myself too much, but I just want to show you guys something that I'm working on. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna answer your question first before we get into it. Got the same conversation with my brother. Pokemon willing to create classic collection box, but no more Cosmos. Yeah, I know. They're leaving so much on the table, but you have to keep in mind when you look at it like rationally, put your like Spock mind on. This is the best artwork that we've ever gotten. Scarlet and Violet era is amazing, artwork wise. Not always with the Pokemon choice, but I stand by that. I'll die on that hill. But yeah, like, I mean, I start to look, like, every once in a while, I would love to see them just, like, pull art from something else and just make it modern and do a full art version. So, let's see. I just want to show you guys something here real quick. That, let's see if it pulls up here. Hold on. Let me make sure that this isn't gonna show any of my information. I just want to show you guys something. So, right here. I just wanted to show you guys something I've been working on. A few things. Just give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up. And I think it's pretty cool. You guys are going to like it. I got a few different ones. Alright, now we should be good. Okay. Okay, so pulling you guys back up so you guys can see. Screen cap. Okay. Really random. But if you guys are into slabs, I have been 3D printing these slab stackers is what I've been calling them. It's on Etsy. I do have a link. I think the link should be in the bio or in the link tree. I'm selling them on Etsy or on eBay. I was also just interested in your guys' like genuine opinion if you like these or not. You guys can see we got 4-way PSA stackers. Also, I think the link for the turntable is down there too. It's super cool. But we have them for PSA in different colors. You guys can see, so like I got clear that kind of matches the. I got black, and you can see with some sports cards here. It's just something I've been working on, a little side thing. If you guys want to check it out, cool. If not, no worries. Right? Oh, I don't have a video for the SGC one. What am I doing? So yeah, SGC 4-way. I like them because you can stack them up super high. It's just a cool way. And then I just came out with this one too. I don't have any Pokemon cards in this listing, but these ones will hold any slab. SGC, BGS, PSA, even with the protective bag on them, they'll fit in these like a little 2-tier stand. Anyways, we're similar. I bought a 3D printer and make my own. They look almost the same. Nice. Yeah, so that's cool. I respect it. But yeah, I started doing this a little bit just because no one's really doing this 4-ways or some of the other ones. I kind of made my own designs on these, but similar design to like the single ones. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, check it out. If not, no worries. Sometimes you gotta put yourself out there though. Just putting myself out there. If you guys want to check it out, yeah, that's cool. I enjoy it. I really enjoy 3D printing. So I'm glad that you're doing it too, Maestro. That's cool. It's super fun hobby. Look at this pristine Snorlax Black Label. They're asking 300. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm pretty proud. I need to put some new photos and new videos. I don't have one over here. I've changed the style just a little. I just made them like a little bit narrower, so they're a little bit faster to print. And they use less material. I don't know, that's the old one over there. Yeah, I don't have a new one in here. They're all out in the area. Those are cool. Some tops to close off the 4-way at the top would be cool as well. Yeah, so you can buy, you can do the base. You can just get another base and put it on the top and it will fit. Some people do that, some people don't. It's not required, but yeah, so I have had people do that. Oh, and also I came up with a similar style, but for top loaders. It's on there if you guys want to check it out. Haven't really sold many of the top loader ones. I thought they were going to be more popular, but yeah, 4-way top loader ones are on there too. So super cool. Pretty proud of it. Oh, a solid one piece. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about a design like that. I've been kind of tooling it around in my head. Haven't really worked on it yet, but it's on my list. Ooh. Giratina BGS 95. 10 edge. Ooh. So, okay, so this, they're asking 180. So this would be interesting. Dialga from Astral. Let's check it out. I don't remember the number. Is it 177? Yeah. Well, another great looking card. I feel like this is a... You can pick this up for 125 and a 10? For how great this card looks, that seems like another good deal. Let's check solds. I do like Astral. Dang, 35 bucks. One of the last solds was 35 and we got 50, so... I mean, with shipping, it's 40, but... Somebody got a... Ooh, somebody sneaked one out for 25 bucks. Dang, that is too cheap. That is way too cheap for that card. Let's get off of solds. What is the lowest it can be bought for now? Lowest, buy it now. Oh, this is a metal card. I was like, 13 bucks. So cheapest looks like you can get, what do you guys think of these cases? I think that these are super cool, actually. I don't have any of these, but I do like how it like adds to the artwork. I think they're cool. 35 bucks, so 40 with shipping. Oh, this is lightly played, so probably pass on that. I mean, yeah. So whoever got those for steal. Look, yeah, so low 40s. Great card. You know what, I wanna let's pull out the price charting on that one. Or TCG player, sorry. Just wanna see what it's been doing. A little more long term here. So 3 months, it was up around 50. Pull up the 1 year chart. Man, could have got this card in the 20s like some of those people did recently, but that's insane. And then it just doubled. So man, if you were getting in at this point, you're doing well. So even with this dip, so many cards are doing this right now. If you guys aren't familiar, they got a run up, the big alt art run up, and then they cool off. But even if they cool off even a little bit more, it's still way above this 20 range. So, and then a lot of them, some of them are starting to come up now still, but not that many. Yes, it did. Astral came back into the Pokemon Center. It came back after it sold out. It came back for a little bit and then sold out again. The booster boxes. I don't know what I haven't checked on. There's so many boxes to check on. Let's check on the boxes while we're here. So Astral Radiance boxes are up to 175. So yeah, if you were picking these up, Pokemon Center at 140, you're doing pretty good. Average price is 192. So on TCG Player, so expect this to continue to climb to close to the 190s. Yeah, great 1 year, great little chart here. Yeah, if you guys got in at 120 or below, good job. Props to you. Great set though. Yeah, some people don't like it. I think it's a great set. Not the best, but great set with some good cards. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Appreciate the comments, questions, anything. You guys want to talk crap on me? I don't care. Just appreciate you guys being here. Tell me I got a stupid hat on and I wear glasses. I don't care. No, I'm kidding. But if you want to, go ahead. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Ooh. Iron Valiant. Okay. This card is 249. I want to check out Iron Valiant. 249 and a 10. I'm just curious. I haven't checked on this card in a minute. What this has been going for in a 10. So we got a buy it now at 175. Sold items. Crown Zenith, Brilliant, and Astral are top 3 for you? Yeah. Well, you have good taste, my friend. Good taste, because those are all great sets. Dude, that Brilliant Zard, I said it before, I made videos on it. The Brilliant Zard is the best artwork we've ever gotten for a Charizard. I stand by it. I'll die on that hill. Okay, so he's been going like 120, 130, so this auction that's ending soon, I'm gonna throw it on my watch list in 3 hours. Yeah, we're gonna bring it up. I know that this card came down a lot. It's the 154, specifically in a PSA 10. I have a few PSA 10s to be transparent. I picked up multiple copies. One to keep, one to sell later down the road. This artwork is too good. What have they been going for? I mean, dude, it broke my heart when they started to come back down. They were on a little bit of a roll. Why is this not updating? My computer is freaking out. I wanted to see sold listings. Dude, sub 300. Can't believe one sold for sub 300. I think this card is too good. I know that there's a lot of them, but I said that this should be a $500 card minimum. I stand by it. Check it out offline if you want. I think you could create and 3D print something like this for Pokemon or other products. I didn't see a link, so I don't know. Can you post links? Oh, let me check. I think you should be able to. Let me know. I'm interested to see what you're talking about. Because I'm trying to come up with more 3D printing stuff and just kind of keep expanding. And I kind of want to just like grow into like a little print farm. I've been watching some print farm like YouTube videos. Super fun, just like a little side hustle. But I wouldn't mind. It'd be amazing. I'd love to take it like full time, like just making content, talking Pokemon cards, making videos, and then like 3D printing stuff. I think it'd be fun. I kind of think they would, and then I could have the stands and feature them in some of the videos and get some sales and kind of just keep churning them out that way. But yeah, I would love to keep evolving the stand. So I don't know, maybe you might have to send me a DM on Instagram or something if you can't get the link in here. I don't know what's going on with the chat, if it's not letting you post or whatever. It should be in the same Instagram. It was never Phase, same logo and everything, if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, the Umbreons for Brilliant. Is that hold on 1 second. Yes, I have one of them. I don't know if this is one of the ones you're referring to. I think. Can I full screen this? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I bought this one already as a 10, but I got this, dude. I got this before the big pop. I don't have the other one though. Posting links is just not working yet. DM me on Insta. I'll totally check it out. Actually, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Speaking of, speaking of that Umbreon, that's one of those ones where, like, this is one of my greatest struggles with taking the collecting. Let me know if you guys struggle with this. I'm assuming you guys do. Taking the collecting away from the investing, because like I bought that card for like $50 already in a 10, and then it shot up and it was at like 150 in a 10, and now it's down to like 100 some. I don't know, I'd have to check. But I should have sold. I should have just tripled my money and sold, but like I wanted that card, and then sometimes I have a hard time parting with it. Worth buying an Evolution Zard for PC, or should one just save up for a base set one? Well, that is a great question. Okay, let's touch on that. The Zard is the Evolution Zard is cheap. So this is the best thing. It really depends on you. The best thing that you can, like, okay, so here's one for $50. I think you used to be able to find these for cheaper. It depends on your, one, it depends on the condition that you want to collect in, but like two, it's a mindset. It's all about mindsets. Like, if you can be happy with this Evolution Zard, then be happy with the Evolution Zard, because it's a very slippery slope. Like, I struggle with it. I've talked about it before. Like, collecting graded cards is like the dumbest thing you can do from a collecting standpoint. Like, we're always attached to the money aspect, and a lot of the times that's what draws us in. But if you can be happy with this $50 card or $40 card or this one for $42, because you're getting the same artwork, then try and be happy with that. Because, but you know, I understand it, and I have a base set Zard up here. I have a base set Japanese Zard up here. They're lower grades, but I have them, and you know, I have an Evolution Zard in one of my binders. So, but yeah, like, if you can be happy with raw copies, if you can be happy with, I got your DM, by the way. I'll check that out after the stream. So yeah, if you can do it, dude, get in that mindset. Like, I was just telling myself earlier, and I was talking about this earlier in the stream. I want to get base set. Like, I'm working on some master set stuff, and I want to do base set, but specifically for the holos. I used to want to do like PSA 10 all the way around, but I think if I could just do raw, that would be best. But I convinced myself to start with like at least 9s, which is still going to be super expensive. But if you can talk yourself into being okay with it, you know, it's not like, it's not a competition. I don't know. It's such a slippery slope. Merc says, I bought 2 Sylveon VMAX and 2 Umbreon VMAX from Brilliant. Sent them for grading for that reason. Intend to sell one of each and hold. Yeah, dude, that is the way to go. I like, that's like the rule of 2, like the Sith rule of 2. You know, you have one to keep, one to sell. But the best is the rule of 3, which I try to do when I can. Like, one to keep forever, one to sell, one to flip, like when the market's kind of hot, and then one to flip like a little bit more long term. Obviously, can't always do that, but that's what I try to do. Also, back to the Zards. I kind of like the Evolutions one. Is cool because you could get the reverse holo, so that's super cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool to have them both, and then you can get the like, I wonder if somebody's probably selling them in a set. No. Okay, well, you can get the Charmander and the Charmeleon in a reverse, which is kind of cool. So if you get like the Charmander in the reverse, the Charmeleon, and then the Charizard, then they're all like matching. So that's kind of like a really cool set thing to have. I mean, like, you look how cheap it is in a 9. $15. You could get the whole set in 9s for the reverses. Oh, here we go. Here's a set right here. Like, for a collection, like, this looks cool. So, I don't know what kind of condition these are in, but anyways, you see what I'm saying. You get a nice little vibe there. Yeah, so super cool. You can do that with all the starters and be super cool. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have to look for? Let's see. Let's check out some more sequentials. What time is it? All right, we got some more time. I got some more time. We talked about this before. I like checking them out. Sequentials, sequential sets. This always interests me. Sequential Master Ball Eevee from Japanese 151. That's pretty cool. Once again, I'm not going to personally pay the premium for them, but 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, 5.9 of Eevee for the Master Balls. That's pretty cool. I don't think you can go wrong with that. That's super cool. Also, speaking of, we were just talking about being happy as a collector, and I've talked about it before in other videos. Like, check this out. If you really are in it for the artwork, and I know, English is king, but sometimes it's amazing what you can get in a 10. For $80, you can get both these cards for cheaper than this card in a 10 in English. So if you can be happy getting Japanese, if you can be happy getting raw, then you'll be able to take your collection so much further. And it's something I struggle with all the time. But yeah, dude, the Japanese cards are, and honestly, most of the time they look better. They really do. Like, we were just looking at the Glaceon came up earlier in the stream. This one in English, and it was like this price. But you can get both of these in a 10 for this price. Yeah, so just something to think about. I can't bring myself to do it either, but I want to. I want to have both, honestly. It's the worst in me. What else we got? Let me know what you guys want me to check out. Let me know in the chat. I'm just mindlessly searching eBay. We're just shipping from Malaysia. Oh, see, this is cool. Another sequential that we're talking about. If you want to talk about some sequential plays. 7-1, 7-2, 7-3. You got the Pikachu art rare to the Master Ball. That's cool. Pretty cool. Poncho wearing Eevee set. That's cool. 11, 12, 13, yeah. That is very cool. Once again, not for me. A little too expensive. But if you guys like it, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Oh, this is cool. I like the I like any artwork, like the Gardevoir from Scarlet Violet base that has the Pokemon like growing up with the trainer. I'm always a sucker for those. I like the cards that tell a story. That's super cool. Sequentials. Some people hate them. Some people don't. What else do we got? Ooh. I want to talk about this for a second. Oh yeah, okay, so this is Brilliant Stars. Okay, I just picked up. I think I got this card right here. Looks pretty good. I haven't pulled it out yet, but looks gradable. And I got another one coming. But what number is this? It's TG17. I want to see what that's going for. In a 10, just out of curiosity. Sidetrack. Evolution blister promos were going pretty strong for a while. They have the corresponding Eevees in the sets. Yeah. So this has been like, you can get this for 70 right now, but what's the sold at? Yeah, so not the biggest grading play ever. But I mean, this one sold for 80. These are going for like 15 bucks right now. So 15 bucks, if you catch a special, you have like 30 into it. You're like, you sell it for 80. After fees, you're like doubling your money. That's pretty good. I mean, if you sell at 56, you're not doing as well, but sometimes also for like a PSA order, you just need like some extra cards to send. So I like a lot of the lower end cards. I feel like there's less risk for grading. I mean, sometimes I like to get like multiple copies of lower end stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get off of this. Let's look for what do we want to look for? Probably gonna get off in a little bit, guys. I'm just getting a wee bit hungry. A little hungry guy. Let's see. What else do we want to look for? I want to check out the guillotine. Let's see what the Tina's been doing in a 10. Oh man, sad to see that this card is dropped. I was like, dude, when this cracked 1,000, I was all about it. I still think that this card's undervalued. So last sales, yeah, we've dipped. We have dipped. We're down in the 6s again. High 6s and low 7s. That's okay. I do have this card in a 10. Did not grade it myself. I bought it already at a 10. I'm still up, so. Yeah. That's okay. What's Robin doing? Got 300, 390, 390, 330. So yeah, that's interesting. Dude, the Korean. That's also another one. I talked about that this last live stream too, but dude, if you can get the Korean cards, if you're happy with those. What's your Trent Hernandez? How's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping by. He says, what's your opinion on buying Blue Label CGC 9s and 9.5s to regrade? Okay, great question. So, well, let's look up some 9s. Or actually, let's do 9.5. So, I personally, I have not messed with that personally. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of CGC. I don't think there's I'm not trying to like dump on them in any way, but I'm just not the biggest fan. I just don't like, their newer slabs are a lot nicer, but they still feel cheap in the hand for some reason. Anyways, that's not what your question was about. I don't have any experience cracking CGC 9s or 9.5s. BGS 9.5s I've had great luck with, personally. But, you know, it is something to think about for the price. Because a CGC 9.5, yeah, I don't know what they're going for, and I haven't cracked a slab. I don't know how easy they are to crack. So I can't really comment on it too much, but it is enticing. Any 9.5 is enticing because you would think it might cross over to a PSA 10. So I don't know. It's something to keep an eye on. Maybe I'll dabble with it. Maybe I'll pick up a few slabs and make a future video on that. I don't know. Appreciate the question though. Sorry I don't have a better answer for you. Thoughts on Team Magma's Groudon? Oh, and the Kyogre. Yeah, let's touch on those. Dude, those cards are amazing. Type Typhlosion Gaming. What about buying PSA 7s and 8s of high-end alt arts, cracking them out and selling them raw as lightly paid for a profit? Dude, if you can do that, that's... I've thought about that as well. Especially if you're if long as you're labeling them as like lightly played as a 7, like let's pull up the Giratina actually. Let's just use that as an example and see. I don't know how many there are out there in a 7. Yeah, there's not even any. Maybe that's a bad example. I feel like a lot of people are doing what you're already talking about. The V, no. Okay. I'm striking out on these. If you can do that, as long as you're labeling them as lightly played and not as near mint in a 7, and as long as there's not like, well, a 7, yeah. I mean, if you're labeling it as LP and you're able to pull that off, I'd say go for it. Because yeah, a 7 should demand a much lower price. So higher chance of finding them at card shows, yes, for sure. I agree. If you can do that, do that. Yeah. 100%. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. Yeah, dude. So this card is let's see what this has been selling for. These cards are, this is a heavy played. What's like a near mint doing? Just out of curiosity. But I do love these cards as a set specifically. A 9 does 1. Oh, this is Korean. Sorry. When did 85 crossed out? Yeah. Light played for 50. Mint for 91. Yeah. So let's take a look. Let's take a better look at this. This one's mint. I can't tell if that's just a reflection, but that looks like whitening. I don't think I would call that mint. This card is too good. This card is too good. If you're finding clean copies, or the Kyogre, they're too good. If you can get those for good prices, yeah, man. I really, really, really like these both of these cards. Yeah, they're just... I don't know what they go for in a 10. It's probably a lot, I would imagine. Well, Japanese is like 450, so yeah. Here's a set. Japanese, 760 for a set. Love these cards, both of them. If you could be picking these up, actually, let's do this. Let's pull up, I want to pull up TCG Player on the chart and see what's going on. Well, it's got a nice 3-month chart. On the 1 year, we're at a 1-year high. That being said, yeah, I mean, dude, artwork's way too good. I would probably, I might wait a little bit if you're looking for near mint copies. I'd probably wait just a little just to see if this dips a little, because we're at a 1-year high. Not that it can't just continue to go. That's the risk you have to take. If you're willing to take that risk and wait, then just wait. That's what I would do. Because if this dips back down to like sub 100, which is possible, it's possible for either way, but I would wait personally. Just my opinion. I think these are going to be great Great holds long term though for both cards. I don't think you can go wrong. Yeah, I love them. Great cards. Great questions. Yeah, man, if you can crack, dude, if you can crack those alts, those alt arts, if you can pick them up at shows. I thought about doing that. Yeah. I'll tell you what though. BGS, from my cracking, BGS is the easiest to crack. The new PSA slabs are hard to crack. The new ones, whenever they change the. So if you get old PSA slabs, they'll crack easier. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, even I think CGCs crack easily enough. They feel like they should. I haven't done it, but yeah, I wouldn't be scared to. So all right, guys. So I think that is going to do it for this live stream. I really greatly appreciate all of you guys stopping by. I need to get some food. I'm a little hungry. I need to drink some water, but appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll try and do more of these if you guys like them. I aim to do more. It just depends. My schedule is busy. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for asking questions. If you're still here and you're not already subscribed, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up while you're there. Maybe check out some of my other videos. If you liked the card stands, check them out. Check them out on Etsy. Check them out. They're also on eBay. The links should be on my link tree. Either way. I will get to your DM, by the way. I will look into that right after this while I'm getting some food. And yeah, leave me some comments. If you guys want me to touch on like specific videos. Yeah, Typhlosion, you're on the right track. I think that really could be profitable if you really take advantage of that. If you guys want me to make like a dedicated video to something, I will try and do that. Leave a comment on one of the videos. I read everything. I try and get back to most everything when I can. I'm usually pretty good about getting back to most of the comments, but I do plan on doing some more giveaways in the future. Maybe we'll do like a 5,000 subscriber giveaway, and then we'll kind of like ramp as things go up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, just appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Yeah, that's going to do it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, and remember, it was never a phase. See you guys.